Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a otro capítulo más de este Dragon Age 2. Seguimos por donde habíamos dejado, venimos a los muelles a hablar con los Qunari.
It's hard to tell, but do they seem...
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
No time for distractions, Isabella. I have business here.
Well, you can go right ahead.
Uf, Isabela. Se nos quitó el grupo, ¿eh?
Sirrah Hawk.
Messer?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
Querrás perseguirlo.
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to me.
1,000 lives. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
I have long thought this city would destroy itself. This would only hasten the inevitable. Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good
Será interesante ver si muere. Fue lo más que me gustó. Vale, ¿a dónde tenemos que ir? Ve a la camarilla en Ciudad Oscura para averiguar dónde se ha ido Javaris. Ciudad Oscura. No, seguimos sin nuestra compañera. No hay un... Había como una especie de cuerno
I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
donde podíamos reagruparnos, digamos.
What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty. What more does a man need?
You're in a...
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
There's a lot riding on finding Javaris. Can you help?
The members of our little fellowship expect privacy. But he skipped out on paying me, too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a masterminded work.
Vale, parece que ha dejado de pagarle a esta gente también, ¿eh? Y se ha ido a escape.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall.
¿Es por aquí?
The leases of Javaris Tintop.
Pelea de los contrabandistas. Claro, el tema es... Si entro con los dos que tengo nada más, ¿no? O sea, no... Sí. No, quiero salir. Quiero poner al miembro que nos falta, obviamente. Si no, se lo va a complicar la cosa. Vale, vamos a ir a nuestra casa. Que si no me equivoco, que al salir nos deja elegir el grupo que queremos llevar. Vale. A ti, que te me fuiste, me abandonaste como un perro. Que no sé por qué, creo que es que no entra, a lo mejor no se lleva con los Kunari o algo, tiene algún problema con los Kunari y por eso no nos abandonó en ese momento. Bueno, pues vamos por aquí ya que estamos. Matón del cárcel. Vamos a mirar aquí. Nada, vacío. Dejadme salir. No. Pues entrar todos y ahora dejadme salir a mí. Vale, no, creo que es por aquí. No nos va a abrir la puerta, así que no vamos a tener que comer este camino. Cofre normal, esto sí lo podemos abrir. Cinto y anillo. Si no nos vale, aunque sea le valen a Andrés, que lo tenemos sin nada. Mana y vigor, sí. Andrés el pobre va sin cinto ni anillo. Es al revés, tengo que ir hacia allá. Mira quién está aquí.
Calm yourself, Javaris. You're not dead yet.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
The Kunari powder, it's not what you think. It's poison.
Wait. You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. Then out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arashok.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Kunari may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seemed promising? Didn't think so. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Better luck wherever you're bound, Javaris. The farther, the better.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
Siempre tan amable. Vale, pues parece que no es Jarvis quien tiene el polvo, así que nada, vamos a buscar esa elfa. Cortesía de los polvos negros.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, there's... I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here.
Vale, parece que está haciendo el
He's
veneno
a good
ese
man.
raro.
Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Let's hope this elf didn't try to make enough powder to sell.
Didn't sound like a merchant to me. Let's go.
Uf,
We need to stop this mist. Find the
que
source.
tengo que cerrarlos, ¿no?
Have to cap this thing. There's got to be a latch. Lock.
Vale, aquí está.
Have to cap this thing. There's got to be a latch. Lock.
Tengo que cerrar más barriles.
This should do the trick on those barrels. Need another latch to shut this properly.
Tendría que encontrar el pestillo, ¿no? Parece. O por lo menos ahora no me deja. Bueno, por aquí. No, por aquí. Mira, otro pestillo aquí. Recógelo. Ahí.
Another latch to shut this properly.
Vamos a cerrar el siguiente. Sigue marcando por aquí. Este. Vale, pues tendré que cerrarlos todos, ¿verdad? Vale, ¿y una curita, Andrés? No, voy a la usaste.
I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
A ver si lo puedo agarrar. Ahí. Vamos a cerrar este. Vale, ahí. Ahora. A ver si lo veo. Aquí. Aquí está la elfa.
Easy. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
Is that Sarah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
You stole the Gatlok. What, to sell? Justify yourself.
Canary take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Canary Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
Which of my people put you up to the theft?
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Atrás.
The arrow shot was right and wrong.
You'll need to know... this.
Bien, a ver... habla con los fanáticos de Legion sobre el complejo Kunari. Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con los Kunari otra vez. Así que sí, que la elfa está bastante loca. Tenemos que ir aquí a los muelles.
Go without me. I need a stiff one and a drink.
¿Ves? Se va. Cada vez que venimos aquí, ella se va. Isabela.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Bien, vámonos. Sí, la verdad que sí, que se le está yendo un poquito la pinza a este hombre. Vamos a hablar con el vizconde, a contarle que a este hombre se le está yendo la cabecita y que obviamente no piensan irse, pero ni con agua caliente.
Years of
Uno de los
nice,
personajes tiene
quiet
un nivel
anxiety.
más. Pulsa
Gone.
escape y selecciona el nuevo nivel.
Along with a whole street.
The Kunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Kunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Bran. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Kunari, but it will cost all of us.
Sí, se le están viendo la cabecita aquí a la gente. Nada, esta me imagino que será hacer todas las del Kun. Todas las misiones de los locos estos de los Kunari. Sobre el séquito Kunari desaparecido. Vale.
You're looking well, Sirrah.
Senescal.
You have information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
No question.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough
Vale, tenemos que ir al
scrutiny
ahorcado.
as it is.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah.
O eso parece. Vale, mira aquí. Tenemos que volver a reunir nuestro grupo. Que nos falta ella, que se nos va. Siempre que vamos a hablar con los Kunari, se nos va. Algún rollo tiene ella con los Kunari. Mira, aquí tenemos subida de nivel. Atributos. Fuerza. Vamos a darle un poquito más de vida porque la pobre sufre bastante. Vale. No sé si en el inventario nos habrá tocado algo. Creo que Andrés ya tiene cinto, sí. Este es a 2 manos. El fin del requisito a 2 manos, sí. Claro, no sé cómo se llama la misión, tendré que mirarlo. Sí, ofrecimiento y pérdida. Tenemos un montón por aquí. Un barco para Isabela. Tenemos que hacer estas también. Seguramente, pero bueno, mientras no dé principal, vamos a seguir con la principal. Tenemos varios, ¿eh? Vale, sí. Es este el de la misión que estamos haciendo.
A lot of coin for this place.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. And all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Ayudaste contra el Kunari.
So, someone paid you to take a Kunari delegate?
I made a good wage for looking away while someone tamed a hornhead. So what? They said I should watch out for sympathizers. Traitors. You want something? Take it from me and my new friends. You're on your own, pal. That's loyalty for you. Come on.
¿Toque a hostia aquí? Sí. El fanfarrón.
This isn't necessary, you know.
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
That's very good. Now just tell me who and where.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Great. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric seal? How's that for interesting?
Recogemos esto, aquí. Un pecho lila. Lila no, sí. Amarillo. 197. Hostia, muchísimo mejor que el nuestro. Obviamente. Nuestro 116 y este 197 con un huequito para una runa. Bonificación por conjunto completo. El casco... No, el casco bastante mejor el nuestro. Ataque interior, el cinto también bastante mejor. Le podríamos darle a ella nuestro cinto. Que el de ella quedaba. Sí, el nuestro le da más daño. Y a ti te vamos a dar a este cinto que te recupera más rápido el maná y le recupera más rápido el maná, vamos. Vale, pues podemos ir. ¿A dónde tendríamos que ir ahora? Claro, no lo mire. Ve a la capilla. Pues vamos a la capilla. Imagino que será de día, obviamente. Los templarios están muy metidos en
the
todos los
captain of
problemas,
the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots.
It's a careful chat about missing Kunari.
Some days, Hawk.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her it concerns the Kunari.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you that Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Kunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
I'll speak to her grace another time. You will not always be here.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And he is what to you?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
It's her game for the moment.
Sí, de momento es el juego de ella, así que vamos a tener que ir.
I had trouble with another of your women, Isabel.
Tenemos que ir aquí, refugio de Ser Bernel.
Nice place for a rally. Good choice, Varnell.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Wonderful.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Ser Vonel!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember, Sarah Hawk? The Kunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
You want a fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Templars are cowards. They only pick on those whose lives they already hold in their hands.
Righteous! Destroy them!
No, sale corriendo la otra. Lo puedo mover, ¿no? Vamos en algún momento tras que me quiero hacer mal. muchísimos, ¿eh? No, voy a caer yo también. No me curó el marica este. Que cae. Moviéndonos, ¿nos curamos o no? Oh, no nos curemos. Nada, la asesina muere también. No nos quedaron muchos, pero es que eran muchísimos. Muévete ahí, muévete. Vale, yo creo que ganamos bien. Andrés, ¿una curita?
All right. Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Mataron a todos los Kunari. Sí.
Madness. Madness.
Yes, Excellency.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not be worse.
Sure it could. You could suddenly realize you're completely naked or something.
You killed them? All of them?
¿Cómo?
A mother serving the Grand Cleric allowed this to happen.
Are you quite sure? She held a blade with them? Told them to fight you?
No, I cannot say that.
Of course not. Blasted mother. You have no idea the storm these allegations would cause. It would destroy what support I do have.
I have had trouble with her before. She is slippery.
I understand. I will make my inquiries. Gently. And you should be careful in your associations. For now, we have other problems. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Canary in this state. Sirrah Hawk, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare. I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you. Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
Sí, sí, hombre, es que si me debéis, me tenéis de un lado para otro haciendo vuestro trabajo. No pensé que los Kunari fueran a morir todos, la verdad. Pensé que alguno escaparía, pero parece que no. Y aquí no me deja, no sé. Está brillando, pero no me deja hacer nada. No, nadita, nada. La misión estaría, ¿no? Y si es de halcón, lo único que queda. Parece que hay una pequeña conmoción en la hacienda Hawk. Descubre qué lo está causando. En la hacienda Hawk, o sea, en nuestra casa. Sí.
Enchantment! No, Leandra. Leandra.
What's wrong, Uncle?
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies?
Uf,
I know
los
something about
lirios
that.
blancos, sí.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already. I know someone who might be able to help. Gascar Dupuis.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Aveline will get the city guard to keep an eye out. Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. That girl will know what to do. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns. Good to see you again, Sarah. There's another letter. Wait.
Parece que van detrás de nuestra madre ahora. Baja ciudad.
Desk at your leisure.
O vamos a buscarla. Este y Andrés. Largo camino. Desacuerdo, creo que era por la noche, ¿no? Sí, aquí. Pues ya solo faltaría que encima también se carguen a nuestra madre.
You say you saw Leandra.
I did. I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
Wow. That's real silver, that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
Vale, rastro de sangre.
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another. More blood.
Vale, pero ¿y aquí qué tengo que hacer? O sea, tengo que... Nada, ¿no? Simplemente que es aquí el rastro donde empieza.
Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late. foundry. They must have gone inside.
La forja.
Haven't we been here before?
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around. There.
Sí, vamos a seguir la sangre de la SB.
They are here somewhere.
Ahora, ¿por dónde? ¿Por aquí? No, por aquí no tiene pinta. Mira aquí.
I'm guessing this leads somewhere.
This wasn't here before.
Y aquí.
Mother must be down there. With him.
Enemigos hay.
Mother. Alessa.
Pues parece ser la... esta fue la mujer que el tío aquel, Guchipuchi, aquel, como se llame, quería salvar o ayudar. Pues parece que al final murió. Vamos a ir por aquí a ver.
I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
Aún estamos a tiempo de encontrarla. La verdad no lo sé. No sé si... No me acuerdo. Si está viva, si está muerta, pues no lo sé. Y me intriga. Porque lo único que le faltaría, perdió a su hermano, perdió a su hermana, lo que le faltaría a este pobre ahora también es perder a su madre. Bueno, y su padre, que ya estaba muerto, digamos, cuando empezó el juego.
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
Vale, vamos a abrir primero esto de aquí. Vale, no lo tengo y es de nivel complicado. No sé qué nivel me pedirá para poder abrir eso, la verdad. Ah, y habíamos sacado, sí, un escudo bueno, me imagino, para ella. Obviamente bastante mejor. Y con dos huecos para poner runas. Pues mira, este todavía más claro, pero no se lo puede poner runas. Pero bueno, aunque no se lo pueda poner, es mejor ahora mismo que el que llevamos. Collar, defensa, todos los amigos sueltan objetos objetos de equipo. Sueltan mejores objetos de equipo. Mira, pues este no está nada mal. Tú llevas uno que te da ataque físico. Sí, tú puedes llevar este. Vigor. Daño físico. Daño de fuego, ¿no? Daño por fuego, sí. Vigor. Vale, además, nada. No sé que a ti te valga algo. Ni el yelmo. Mejor el nuestro. Bien, ha subido de nivel ella. Ya teníamos esto. Ah, no, le faltaba un punto aquí. Y Andrés. Magia y voluntad. Vale. Este sí lo podemos abrir.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother, and we'll go.
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is?
La mató.
Love. I pieced her together.
Le cosió en la cabeza.
I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Claro, ¿qué hizo? 40, cogió callo de todas las mujeres y formó una, tipo Frankenstein, ¿no? Pues sí, la verdad este pobre ha perdido ya todo. Padre, madre, hermana, hermano.
Mother.
No es tu madre, tío. No sé lo que es, pero...
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Don't move, Mother. We'll find a way to...
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I'll be with Carver and Bethany and your father. But you'll be all alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Sí, nos hemos quedado solos. Bueno, solos, sin familia, digamos. Tenemos a nuestros coleguitas, pero más nada.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I let Bethany down. I promised her I'd look after Mother.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
I'm glad Bethany died before she could hear you say that.
I wish magic hadn't touched her. She would have been better off. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it. I wish you never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt. I should talk to the city guard. Make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body. Take care, my boy.
Bueno, este tío primero vende la casa, le dice todo y ahora, pues... ahora la quería un montón.
You know where to find me if you want to talk about it. I understand if you don't.
Objeto recibido, puntas. Punta, que diga, no sé lo que es. Este son bastante mejor. Sí. Y el tema es que este guardián de Nasalin y los guantes también son de Nasalin. Supone que por un conjunto completo, bonificación por conjunto completo, pero no sé qué será. Vale. Salud y ataque. Pues bien, vamos a dejar este capítulo por aquí. A ver qué hay en el cofre. Ya que estamos. Gala. Déjalo ahí. Me imagino que será el pecho, algo parecido que es lo que tenemos. Vale, me imagino que tendríamos que seguir con seguir al Kun. Una carta del Vizconde donde del Vizconde debe de ser en relación a lo importante para adquirir. Bueno, no sé cómo será esta. Tenemos la de los compañeros, que son muchísimas, ya veis. Imagino esta, que no sé ni a dónde nos llevará. Vamos a mirarlo antes de dejar el capítulo por aquí. Seguir al Kun. Pues bueno, es en nuestra finca. Sí. Me imagino que será una carta. Aventuras del zorro negro. Apartado de encantamientos. Don escritorio. Seguir al Kun aquí. Por favor, ven a hablar conmigo y solo conmigo. A mi torreón. Se trata de un asunto privado y muy urgente. Eres la única persona en la que puedo confiar. La única persona en la que puedo confiárselo. Vizconde Dumar. Vale, pues ahora sí tenemos que ir. Pues bueno, lo dicho, vamos a dejar este capítulo por aquí. Capítulo en el que, bueno, ya vemos que nuestro personaje, pues, se ha quedado solo. Ya no le queda familia. Lo único que se le puede morir es el tío. Y obviamente para mí hubiese sido el único que me hubiese dado igual que muriera. Pero bueno, es lo que hay. Y nada, espero que les esté gustando, espero que lo estéis pasando bien. Y espero ver en otro próximo capítulo más de este Dragon Age 2. Cuidaros.